what does he think needs to be done now to be able to stop the base?
매우 어려운 질문입니다.
It's a very tough question.
그러면 답변을 합니다.
That's a very difficult question to answer, but people ask, then I answer. I would say I'm gonna disable that naval base. Then people ask me again, like, how? There's no answer for that.
Right.
But as long as I stay here, I think I could win. And the Gangjong villagers who is for the naval base say that once I leave this Gangjong village, everything is gonna be ended. So, but at the same time, people told me that when I came to this village, my presence here is a big relief and to the people who are against and protesting the naval base construction. For naval base, to Gangjong illegally, at the same time it was nonsense because scientifically it doesn't make sense to pick Gangjong as a naval base. But the construction is going on.
How much was the United States involved in that process?
여기 지금 이렇게 막 회의하고 이 강정을 저걸로 뽑았잖아요. 거기서 미국이 얼만큼이나 많이
한국 해군이 개입을 많이 했죠.
Actually, U.S. was not involved picking a place in Jeju. I mean, like specifically the Gangjong village, but Korean Navy and Jeju Island. As far as I know, I don't see any document evidence of U.S. involvement, like picking Gangjong as a naval base. But I feel like there was something. Opposition party revealed a fact. Jeju Naval Base was planned by U.S. Navy. Like they were asked by U.S. Navy. 얘기를 하고 있는 거예요. 그 이유가 뭐라고 생각하나요?
물동량 수송을 원활하게 하기 위해서 안전하게 수송로를 확보하기 위해서라는
수송로요?
두고 있다고 이게 해군기지 건설 목표라고 거짓말하고 있습니다.
So they're lying about the reason why they're building naval base. This is for the transportation.
Emergency protection from piracy.
What?
해적.
Pirates. Yeah, and also
piracy.
like transportation for import and export.
예연에 방지하기 위해서 그걸 짓는다고.
Actually, naval base means a base for war, and I would say Jeju would be more exposed to as a target of other things to war, like more than before.
갈등 유발자라고. 갈등 유발자 의미 알아요?
최성희 from international team, she calls me a symbol of this protest, and at the same time she sees me the most dangerous
source of conflict.
When you watch a show or drama, there is always a conflict-causing person. Because of that person, the main character finds new mission to complete, and it makes the drama more interesting.
기도 하고 정하고 있어요.
I'll explain.
Yeah, sure.
Spark. He's talking about an organization called Spark. It means Solidarity for Peace and Reconciliation of Korea. So Spark, and the leader of that is the younger brother of Father Moon.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is for unification of the two Koreas?
Yes.
Yeah.
한국은 가장 대표적이에요. 그래서 스파크 치고 인터넷 들어가면
The main issue that he wants to point out is the transfer of military authority in case of war. The U.S. and Korea alliance have two separate militaries, of course, and they operate independently with negotiation and transfer of information. However, in case of war, there has to be one strategy and one decision maker. Presently, in case of war, that authority lies with the U.S. military, not the Korean. So there's been talk of when will this be transferred to the Korean military. And the date was set for 2014, and then the Lee Myung-bak government put that off to 2015, and just last week this present government said that this will be put off indefinitely until the conditions allow the transfer. The U.S. Congress is very strong on transferring that authority to the Korean military. However, the Korean government has agreed to buy many U.S. military weapons, and that amount of money is a lobby in the U.S. Congress so that they will agree to the indefinite postponement. I did express my views in a YouTube video that came out in 2011. At that time I was doing a protest here at the Kurumbi Rock, and I was captured by the police, and I was actually hit by the police shield. And that was released on the YouTube by a Netherlands group that was filming. I said, at that time, and even now, I have reduced this answer to two key points. One is wealth, job or capital, and the other is military. That not only the youth, but most of the people of Korea have become captives to wealth and military. So they have been, say, captured and taken into that way of thinking. And that's the main reason why there is not a broad base of support for the protest here in Gangjeong.
을 많이 보내달라고 인터뷰에서 아마 얘기했던 거 기억이 난다고. 저는 그걸로 대신 대답하고 싶다.
네. I think your visit itself is very big, very meaningful to me, and it encourages me a lot. I really appreciate it about that. We're having a lot of difficulties financially, but Choi Sung-hee, who is an international team, she works on that newspaper. It is published once in a month, and she sends that newspaper like everywhere in the world.
그 브루스 개그는 내가
Bruce Gagnon.
멤버예요.
She's one of the member with Bruce Gagnon.